y'all, my name is Jane Coe. I run a Taste of Koko, which is an Austin-based food and travel blog featuring the hottest restaurants and weekend getaways that I launched in 2010. As a blogger here in the city of Austin, I've been very lucky and fortunate to be able to watch the city grow, but also be a part of the community for this last decade. And I think the beauty of the city and the beauty of community definitely came through last year when COVID-19 spread across the world and also impacted the city of Austin. As we know, it happened during the week before South by Southwest, and then the city shortly went into lockdown. All of the restaurants and businesses in the city were also forced to go into lockdown. As someone who is a blogger in the city of Austin and has been so close to the industry, especially the restaurant industry, it was a domino effect, hearing cries of help. I had over hundreds and hundreds of people that reached out to me in a couple of days. They were restaurant owners, business owners, but also I heard so much from the service industry. And I think as someone who even lives in the city, it was shocking to me to see how much of the service industry contributes to the city and how much they are the backbone of our community. So during that time, I partnered up with Milk Collective and we launched Hunter for Hospitality. We had a goal of raising $5,000 just to be able to provide hot meals to those who were laid off in the service industry department. We actually ended up raising over $15,000 and ran the program for 40 days, serving over 4,000 meals to laid off service industry workers by purchasing these meals from local restaurants in Austin and be able to put this money back into the community. Early this year in 2021, we also got affected by the winter storm the weekend of Valentine's Day. And it was something that I think, again, a lot of us did not expect as we saw flurries on our weather app. What happened within a matter of days was we started seeing power outages throughout the city. It started with a couple of homes, the neighborhoods, and then spread across the city of Austin. I partnered up with a couple of local people here in town, Milk Collective, 365 Things Austin, and Kara Calkins, and we had a goal of raising $2,000 just to start providing hot meals to the community. And I want to also take this opportunity to share a story. So Tuesday night, I emailed 150 restaurants asking which restaurants could open for me safely Wednesday morning. Unfortunately, a lot of restaurants could not open because either their staff could not get out of their homes because they were snowed in, did not have power, or a lot of these restaurants had busted pipes, or they also had the power shut off. One of my friends owns Peach Tortilla. He told me, he's like, Jane, I'm going to go to the restaurant in the morning. I'm going to help you do community meals. And this is one of the stories I think I'll remember for a really long time because Eric called me Wednesday morning. He's like, hey, so we lost power last night at the house. My wife and my kids slept in the car last night so we could stay warm. And then we drove to the restaurant. He's like, I'm here at the restaurant. Unfortunately, we're out of power, but I have gas stoves. I'm going to cook with my team. I just picked up my cook. We're going to cook in the dark and make these meals for the community. And that's exactly what they did. They cooked for 2 hours in the cold, in their own kitchen, making 300 meals that they then passed out. And then afterwards, washed dishes in the cold and in the dark to clean everything up. And that was just one of the few stories that I was able to hear about, as I know many, many of those were happening throughout the city. To our disbelief, our community rallied with us. And from a goal of just $2,000, we actually raised over $160,000 and have served over 30,000 meals to the community. We also were able to feed major hospitals throughout the city, including EMS, warming centers, and Section 8 low-income housing. And in this process, we helped support 50 plus local restaurants in the city, and we're able to help them serve meals, whereas a lot of this product would have been thrown away from a Valentine's Day weekend that didn't happen. I think the most beautiful thing of being a citizen of the city and also being a blogger and influencer that has been part of the city for the last decade is every little thing that you can do, you can make an impact in your community, and you just don't know if your city and your community will rally with you if you don't ask. And that's what I was able to learn through this experience. And through our Austin Winter Storm Relief, we are now also supporting Good Works Austin, which is a local nonprofit here in Austin. So if you're looking for volunteer opportunities or looking to give back to your community, because there's so many more people who are still recovering from the effects of the winter storm, please look into goodworksaustin.org.